Oh my goodness, guys. The NFL draft just ended. As you can see, I'm rocking the Vikings gear. I'm rocking the homemade Will Riker jersey, right? And this was crazy, man. So I'm gonna go through all the picks, and I'm gonna should I grade them? Yeah, I'm gonna grade them. I'm gonna grade all the picks of who I like in this first round and who I don't like. Going from alphabetical order, so you see over here, this is gonna be the order right here: Arizona, Atlanta, Baltimore, right? Let's see my grades. Now the first one's going to be Jeremiah Love, the running back out of Notre Dame. If you've seen my mock draft, you would know that I thought they were bluffing by saying they would pick this guy. This is a it's a bad pick for the Cardinals. In my opinion, I love Jeremiah Love. He's so good, right? He's a day one starter impact, right? But like, you, what are you doing? Your running back room is getting paid the amount as like a premier edge rusher. A running back room is getting paid as much as a premier edge rusher. Are you kidding me? They're paying upwards to $25 million for the whole room. That's dumb. That's stupid. No one should be doing that. And look how much holes you need on this defense, or on this offense and defense. And you how much holes you need on your team. You're gonna go into the season with Jeremiah Love as your running back, with Gardner Minshew and Jacoby Brissett as your quarterback. What are you doing, right? I like Jeremiah Love. Just the only reason it's not gonna get a freaking F for me, just because he's a great player, right? And they could be better at running back. Let's be honest. But for me, I'm gonna give this a C. Like, this is not a good pick for the Cardinals. People might like this. I just don't. In my opinion, I don't. As we know, Arizona did not have a pick. So we're going to go to Baltimore where they pick Iovanga Ione. Love this pick. Obviously, I've been mocking this to them for probably like 2 months, 1 month by now. Great pick up for them. They get a huge, powerful run blocking guard who's also great in pass protection. Uh, can get beat inside by these smooth moves, but on the run blocking side, he's a beast. And the Baltimore Ravens just do the most Raven thing ever, and they stick and pick and they take their guy somehow. He falls to them. So I love this pick by them. No surprise at all. It's a guard, and I'm trying to get this out. I'm trying to get this video out before midnight. So, little quick analysis here. That's why I'm gonna give this pick A plus, maybe no. I'm just giving it an A. I'm just gonna give it an A. Buffalo, they also trade back, so no one there. Carolina Panthers take Monroe Freeling. I don't know how I feel about this pick. I really like their tackles. I really do. I wonder if he will play right tackle for you guys or left. I like Akeem Okwonkwo. I know the injury really set him back, but I do love this pick. I thought he would go pick 17 to the Lions, right? But I do like this pick for you guys. This was 6'7", 315. I love it because he doesn't have to start right away. He's not a day one starter for me. He actually should not be starting right away. So I love this pick. He gets to sit back, right? And just chill. He gets to sit back and chill for a year. Learn behind some greats in Akeem Okwonkwo and Taylor Motor, right? So he's going to learn great behind those two for a year. It's just a great pick by the Panthers overall. And that's why I'm going to give the Panthers a freaking A. Chicago goes Dylan Thieneman. If you guys are a fan of the channel and you guys know me, you guys know I actually don't really like Dylan Thieneman this much. And for him to go to pick 25 to the Bears is delighted my night when he didn't go to the Vikings, right? I like Dylan Thieneman. Don't get me wrong, right? I'm not hating on him, but I mean, he's great safety. I like that he gets his chance to stay versatile. If he went to a team that already had a few, safeties back there, right? I think he would play that center field role that he played in Purdue, which he played amazing at. He played great at, right? But now that he's at Chicago and there's like really no one back there in that safety room, right? Like, he's going to be able to play versatile for them in that defense. So I think that's a great pickup for the Bears, right? They did need safety a lot. I wanted them. Thought they were going to Cade McDonald or Peter Woods here, but clearly they didn't, man. I mean, all right pickup by them. I mean, he's Dylan Thieneman. Not my favorite guy, but some people's favorite guys. They love him. So for that, I'm just going to give him a B because they get a nice pickup. Actually, I'll give it a B plus just because I can't peg it down. B plus there. Chicago didn't. Cincinnati didn't have a pick. They traded it. Cleveland Browns gets 2 picks, Spencer Fano and Casey Concepcion. I like Spencer Fano. Can he play left tackle? I do believe so. He plays freshman year. I don't like the arm length as a left tackle. Like, I just don't like it. Will he play guard for you guys? Maybe. But them also trading back is great because look at that. They picked up third rounder, fifth rounder, sixth rounder, seventh rounder, right? They picked up all these picks, right? Like, that's great. That's amazing if you're Browns, right? You get your guy that you wanted at 6. Trade back at 9, still get him. That's perfect. Casey Concepcion, right? I can see why they got it. They have Jerry Jeudy stretch the field on the outside. They have Cedric Tillman and I forget who else they have, right? But yeah, on the inside, Isaiah Bond, right? They don't really have that speedster. And he brings that speedster to defense. If I was them, though, I would have gone Omar Cooper Jr. here. Just because he also plays that slot. And he's more of like a bigger, he plays bigger, more like aggressive slot guy. And I think that's what the Browns are looking for. But I guess Casey Concepcion is great. You also get a demon at kick returns. So I do like both these picks for them. I'm going to give Spencer Fano an A. And I'm going to give Casey Concepcion, I'll give the B, just because I think Omar Cooper's on the board. You should have taken it, right? Dallas, you don't understand how happy I was, and then how depressed I got when I'm looking at my screen and I see pick 11 Miami and I see the trade alert, and I was like, the Minnesota Vikings just traded up and drafted Caleb Downs. You don't know how happy I was. I was ecstatic sitting in my chair watching that, right? Turns out it was just the Dallas Cowboys to go up and get their guy and Caleb Downs. My number one player in this draft class. He is amazing. He can play anywhere that Dallas wants him. They don't need to have him deep now because they have Jalen Thomas. He can play in the box. He can play nickel. He can play outside. He can literally play anywhere. That defense at Ohio State was made for this guy, right? They made the whole defense around him. So that he can play anywhere for you guys. That is an A-plus pick on any board in my life, right? Malachi Lawrence now from UCF. They trade back and get him, so they get more picks in the future. I don't know what I think they got a fourth or something for him. I forgot, but I like Malachi Lawrence. I don't. How do I say this? I did not see him as a first round pick. He is like, I like to have my guys being versatile. I guess he can play on the inside, but like I wouldn't want him to. He's good against the run. He's a good pass rusher, but for my big board, I literally put like he has unlimited pass rush moves. He's good, but he's not great at like much. He's good against the run, good pass, like trying to rush the passer, right? But he's not great at either of them. So that's why I don't know why Malcolm. I can see why he went first. T.J. Parker's right there. Casey Keldrick Falk is right there, right? All these guys were there, right? So Zion Young was there. I would have rather gone those three guys over him. So that's why I'm just gonna give it a B, right? But they still fill up a great need at edge. So yeah. Denver didn't have a pick. We go to Detroit with Blake Miller. I love Blake Miller. Yo, pause. Sounds bad, but like Blake Miller was so good. He's just such a solid tackle, and I think this means that Penei Sewell will flip to left tackle. They go a guy that they can start immediately. Out of every tackle in this class, if you ask me who would you want to start instantly, I would say Blake Miller. He has 50 plus games of experience there at Clemson. He's just so good. Like he doesn't like pop on film, which is kind of good if you're an offensive tackle, because you don't want to look popped on film, right? You want to do your thing. So I love this pick for them. I would have. Penei Sewell going to the left, I could see, but will he be able to translate it? Maybe. He was probably the best right tackle in the NFL last year, so probably translates to left side. So I'll give this pick an A, right? Just because I love Blake Miller so much. I would have liked to see a left tackle here. I know why they didn't go Freeling, because they wanted a day one starter, and I don't think Freeling would be a day one starter for them. Yeah, Green Bay doesn't have a pick, so I'll skip them over. Am I missing anybody here? No. Right to Houston. Houston got traded up and took Keelan Rutledge. There's been so much hype for this guy recently. I like him a lot, right? Because his run blocks are nice, you know. He can get shut off pretty quickly though. He's 6'4", 316. That's probably one thing I don't like about him. But I would have gone Pregnon here. They jump the 49ers for a guard, right? Like I would have gone Pregnon. I don't know what the thing was with Keelan Rutledge that other teams seen that Pregnon doesn't have. Pregnon's just better in my eyes. Like you watch both of them, he's just better in your eyes, right? Like Keelan Rutledge he's not great against the pass. He's a powerful run guy, right? But against the pass, he's kind of just lacking. He didn't make my top 50 big board for me, just in my opinion from what I've seen. Pregnon did, right? So that's the one thing I don't like. I like how they went guard, prepare for the future, and stuff like that. So this is going to be a good pick for them. They also jumped the Niners, which I think was smart. So I'll give them a B+, just because I would like to see Pregnon here. Colts did not have one. Jacksonville did not have one. The Chiefs had two, trading up to pick up Mansour Delane. I mocked them, Mansour Delane, in my mock draft. I did not think they would trade up for him. I can see why they did. But yeah, I think Dilling's a really good player. He's my second corner on the board just because Jamal McCoy was my number one, but all this injury stuff caused him to fall, which kind of sucks for him. But I loved him as a player. I think he'll step in and instantly be cornerback one. I was kind of surprised that they did go him though, because you know that the Chiefs like to develop their corners. They like to develop their corners back there, and I think they could have got another guy day two. Looks like Colton Hood's still available. Jamal McCoy, like he was what this? It was him and Chris Johnson. I think the only corners on off the board. So yeah, and then we go on to Peter Woods from Clemson. I don't mind this pick. I would have gone Caden McDonald over him, in my opinion, right? He was my second favorite D tackle in the class, or third favorite. Third favorite, right? Yeah, he's third favorite. So, I mean, I like him. He played so good 23, 24. Kind of lacked last year, 25. But, like, he's, you could say undersized. Watch the tape. I will tell you, watch the tape, watch the film, right? If you want to say he's undersized, just watch the tape. He is so good just from those 2 years. And them trading up, and then they got their picks again. Did they get their picks again? I'm not sure, right? But them trading up to get their stuff is actually really good. So I do like both the players they went. I kind of thought they were going to go Jordan Tyson at 6, which was surprising me when it was Mansour Delane. So I will give Mansour Delane an A, obviously. And I'm going to give Peter Woods a B+. Just because I think Caden McDonald should have gone over him, in my opinion. Now the Chargers go at Keem Mesidor. Love this pick for the Chargers again, but I will say I would have rather gone Keldrick Falk. Maybe I'm just a Keldrick Falk stan, yo. Let me know down below if you guys like Keldrick Falk as much as I did, right? But he was so like Akeem Mesidor was a baller in Miami. Let's be honest, he showed up in these big games. He was great against the run, great against the pass. Him and Bane could play all over the defensive line, right? Like they were dudes on the defensive line. And they lose to Dafe Owe, which is that's why instant replacement Keem Mesidor. He may be what 25 already, but who cares when you're getting a baller in the late end of the first round or like mid first round. So I'm gonna give Akeem Mesidor an A- for the Chargers. Now, the Rams taking Ty Simpson. This was funny to me, and this might be crazy. I love this pick for the Rams. Now maybe taking him this high was a little confusing, but I don't care. I love Ty Simpson a lot. I think he's a great player, and his best skill was his IQ. He was so smart playing at Alabama, right? So now you're going to take that IQ, and the one thing he was lacking was experience. Now he's going to sit behind an NFL roster and play and do this NFL practice behind this whole team for a full year, right? While they make their championship run. You know how much reps he's going to get in practice, how much film he's going to study. He's going to look great when he gets the starting job next year, if he does, right? So I'm going to give this pick an A-, just because they could have got him later and stuff like that. But I've seen all these people say, Makai Lemon, Monroe Freeling tackle, right? No, this was a smart pick for them. They're thinking for the future. And if you're going to say, they can get the quarterback next year, right? If they win the Super Bowl, they're picking 32. What quarterback's going to be there at 32, right? Get their guy that you are confident in and take Ty Simpson. Great pickup for them. Can I just skip over this pick? I didn't even grade. I did grade it, right? I give it an A-. All right. A- for Ty Simpson. Do I even have to say anything for the Raiders? Sorry, Raiders fans, but I'm just give y'all an A+. I like Mendoza. I will say that, but one thing I do want to say about him is, can he be as good as like a Patrick Mahomes? His ceiling. This sounds bad. His pro comp Joe Burrow. Actually, yeah, that's fair. I think his ceiling could be Joe Burrow, but I see him. His floor is like current Sam Darnold for me. His ceiling is also current Sam Darnold for me. I think he's literally, or like Kirk Cousins, literally. Kirk Cousins is probably his floor, right? So I think he is so good that he cannot be bad in the NFL, just off the traits he's shown. So I will give this pick an A+, obviously, because they get their quarterback. And what else can you ask for? What else can you ask for as the Dolphins go pick 12. And I was confused why they took Kane Proctor here. I want to see what they say about him. What's up with Patrick Paul? Is he... But right tackle Austin Jackson has only 1 year left on his deal. Cam Proctor can play on the right tackle side. I do like that, and I like Patrick Paul on the left, which is why I was confused why they didn't take Blake Miller if they want a right tackle, right? And if I was them, I probably also would have gone different direction than tackle. You could have got one later rounds, which clearly actually you couldn't, because the Steelers went my guy that was going to take 28 Max Ignacci, or or Ihanator. I'm sorry if I butcher his name. He's actually dog. But yeah, Kane Proctor's actually goated as beans, right? He's so good, right? I love him. I'm gonna give that pick an A. Yeah, I'll give it an A because they also trade back a bit, stuff like that. And then they pick up and they take Chris Johnson. I'm sorry. I'll be the first to say I don't really like Chris Johnson that much. He's zone demon. He's so good in zones. He's so fast in zones. He's fluid in zones, right? He can take a guy deep. But he flips his hips way too fast on curl routes. Like, he'll go deep with a guy, and the dude will just stay in his zone, and that's an easy 10, 15 yards, right? So that's what I don't like about Chris Johnson, but everything else he's so good at. Which is why I'm going to give them I'll give them a B for that pick. I would have much rather had them going Colin Hood here, or even Avion Terrell or Emmanuel McNeil Warren. Some guy that could play inside and outside because you desperately need it. I would have gone other directions here than Chris Johnson, but I can see why they went Chris Johnson here, right? So I give it a B already? B minus, B plus, I don't even know. Minnesota at pick 18, my Vikings, no bias. I'm being genuine. I'm being so genuinely. I was sitting in my chair during that pick, and I was like, please don't take Dylan Thieneman. And we didn't. We took Caleb Banks. I was so excited that I was jumping around, dude. You don't understand. I'm going to give this pick an A just because I don't think you guys realize that this is it's a huge swing, but he's so good. This dude has a 7-foot wingspan, right? What is Wemby's wingspan? I don't even know, but maybe it's bigger than 7 foot. I don't know, but this dude he's in the 99th percentile of his wingspan. He's so athletic and so good. He's 6'6". He's gonna slot right next to 6'3" Jalen Redmond and 6'1" Levi Drake Rodriguez. That's a huge size difference. That's a matchup for these big nose guards and centers, right? That's huge. So Caleb Banks, I love this pick. I'm gonna give it an A. He's so good. He's so good. If he can come off the injury, he is so good. Now New Orleans trades up and takes Caleb Lomu. See, I actually don't mind this pick. I think he will play on the right side. I don't see him replacing Will Campbell, right? I don't see Will Campbell going to guard. Caleb Lomu's biggest thing I have against him is his power. He's not very powerful, which is kind of weird for a Utah tackle, right? But if you move him over the right side, he doesn't need to maintain so much power as he can. So, yeah, is it right down here? You can add strength to his lower body, right? But I think they should play him at right tackle. Yeah, could be the team's long to play at right tackle. I like this pick a lot for the Patriots. I'm gonna give him an A, just because they get their tackle late rounds that might not be available. Like, you're not gonna get another right tackle. The tackles fell off. If I'm being honest, they're not very good anymore now, right? The best one, the kid out of Northwestern, maybe. He might be the best one, right? But I love this pick for them. I'll give him an A. Give it an A, and we move to the Saints, so they take Jordan Tyson. I thought it was going to be Caleb Downs, yo. I thought it was going to be Caleb Downs. If I'm being honest, I thought it was going to be Caleb Downs. It is a great pick for them, though, if he can stay healthy. I'm going to go this one quick here because I don't really have much to say on Jordan Tyson. I didn't really do much stuff on him because he wasn't my favorite wide receiver prospect, but he was definitely good in my eyes. So I put him like mid-20s on my big board, right? They have him pretty high at 12 here. But, I mean, for what I've seen from him, he's good. He's good. Saints getting a good receiver that can play inside, outside in the slot, right? They still have Chris Olave on the outside. I don't know who their second receiver is, so George Tyson can slot right in there. I just hope that he can stay healthy for the Saints, right? Hope he can stay healthy. So because of all the injuries and stuff, and pick 8's pretty high, I'll give them a B. They'll get a B for that pick. They'll get a B. As the New York Giants are up here, who are going to take Arvell Reese at pick 5. Shocker, he fell to them at 5. They literally just get another Abdul Carter. I'm just gonna say A plus, right? I don't care who's on their pass rush. I don't care. He's so good. But what I wanted to see the Giants do is they need a pass rusher that can also play on the inside. Brian Burns can kind of do that a little bit, but he's not great at it, right? But when you look at who they have, Kayvon Thibodeau, edge off-ball linebacker. Arvell Reese, edge off-ball linebacker. Abdul Carter, more edge than the off-ball linebacker, but he still is good. Brian Burns, pure edge. Brian Burns needs to be able to play inside on the 3 tech, and then you can bring in a guy like Arvell Reese or Kayvon Thibodeau on third downs, right? That is exactly what you need to do if you're the Giants. A plus pick for me. Arvell Reese is so good. He's one of my favorite players in this draft. He is so good, right? Francis Mauigoa at pick 10. I assume he's gonna play guard for them. They get their power guard, right? Does he think so? Giants have more need right? Giants have more need right now is guard. Yeah, Daniel Falele is the starting guard. That should tell you something. I think he's going to play guard for them. He is so good, powerful. I know the Herne disc probably what made him fall, and Fana went above him, right? But it doesn't really matter, right? He's so good. I don't care the Herne disc injury, right? Yo, people the jersey. Hold on, jersey break, right? Y'all see it, right? Yeah. Will Riker jersey. So I love this pick a lot. Just continue with their like run heavy offense. They run Cam Scabado, power runs up the middle, right? Cam Scabado's gonna go power right up the middle. Francis Magno is gonna be blocking for him right there. Another great pick for them. I'll give him an A. They're gonna get an A there because I kind of would have gone Caleb Downs there. If I'm being honest, I would have gone Caleb Downs. Joe Shane, GM of the decade, is what I'm gonna say. That was a great draft by him. He saved his job. New York Jets. Somehow, I don't know if my dad is secretly a Jets fan, but this dude literally predicted every pick, right? I don't know what he knows. But David Bailey at pick 2, I had it in mind. I think everyone had. He is a day 1 impact edge rusher. He is going to be their designated pass rusher, the DPR. He's not going to be an every down guy. He's just not going to be one, okay? You should not have him out there on 1st and 10s, right? Because he cannot stop a run. He's a liability against the run. But great pick against pass rusher, great pick. 2nd and 7, 3rd and 5, 3rd and long guys, right? He's great for them. I'm going to give it an A. I would have gone Reese there, so Reese would be an A+. King Al-Siddiq of Oregon. They're going to move to that 2 tight end look, I think, with Mason Taylor. And now, also, they add that bigger slot receiver, Omar Cooper. This Jets offense could look pretty deadly next year. That sounds crazy. It's going to be trash. But I'm just saying, this 2 tight end look could be pretty popular for them, right? He's so athletic, ran a 4.40. This dude blocks like he wants to block. So you can have this dude block and have Mason Taylor run routes. You can have both of them run routes. You can have Mason Taylor block sometimes. I think Sadiq's probably better blocking than him. But this is still a great pickup for them, right? Sadiq is so good going over the middle, going down the seam. I love him. That's an A+ pick for me by the Jets. So they get an A, an A+, and Omar Cooper at pick 30. They try back and take Omar Cooper. Another beautiful pick by the Jets. I was shocked that the Niners didn't go Omar Cooper here because that's their instant, Deebo Samuel replacement. But I guess they didn't like him. I love Omar Cooper, though. Great player. He was my 3rd receiver on my board. So I'm going to give this an A. I'll give it an A. I know they got him pretty later, but also I'll give it A+. Sorry, I'll give it A+. Okay. I'll give it A+. I love this pick by the New York Jets, right? This great pick, honestly. All of these great players. Huge pickups by the Jets. Will they look good next year? Probably not, let's be honest, but still. Great pickups by the Jets. Did they trade one of their 2nd round picks? I'm not sure. I thought they had 2 in the 2nd round. I guess they didn't. Okay. Oh, I guess they traded up. Yeah, okay, never mind, I'm stupid. Alright, Philadelphia here. Trade up to pick up Makai Lemon. This is gonna be a B for me. I love Makai Lemon. He's so good. I don't know why he says he's ranked number 1. I don't know why ESPN's number receiver. Who's number 2 on my board, right? I had Jordan Tyson at 4, Omar Cooper at 3. So yeah, I love him. He's very good though. Very great player. I'm gonna give it a B though, just because that receiving room is gonna be weird with Devonta Smith, Makai Lemon. If they lose Jahan Dotson, with Dontayvion Wicks can be a 3rd option. I like it. It's just okay to me. I actually don't like it. It's good though. Makai Lemon does play a lot bigger than he is, which is great for you guys if you're probably gonna trade AJ Brown. Let's be honest. So I'm just gonna give it a B. Pittsburgh Steelers go Max Ihanichor. I'm going to give this an A just because he is so good and he's so young, athletic. This dude's a beast. He can play left tackle, right tackle, probably guard, center, literally anything you need him to, he will play. I want to see what they're going to do. Yeah, I like this down here. Move Troy Fatano back to left tackle, which he played at Washington. If I'm not mistaken, he played at Washington. So now Ihanichor is one of the biggest risers, and he's going to probably play the starting right tackle role because Broderick Jones got injured. Love this pick for them. We're going to get an A. See how it goes to Jadarian Price. I think we all seen this here. Let's be honest. Not much to say here other than Jadarian Price. I think we all seen it. I already repeated that. That means I don't know what to say. I think in my notes, I literally just put Diet Jeremiah Love. He literally Diet Jeremiah Love. A little smaller, I think. I think he's a little bit smaller, right? Are they the same size? Yeah, he's 1 foot smaller, right? Not a big difference, but he's more of the. I like him. He's elusive, but he's also pretty strong and powerful. His speed lacks a little bit, but again, he's still good compared to Rico Dowdle. Yeah. 49ers trade back. Don't have anyone. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers. That is a steal, bro. Ruben Bain at pick 15 is great. A plus instantly. I'm just gonna say it. I had them going to Akeem Mesdor here. They go Ruben Bain. He falls to them. He's gonna be anchoring the defensive line for probably 10 plus years now. Short arms could be a thing. You know, that's why he probably fell to 15. But also look, this dude can play 3-tech. This dude, move him inside of the. If the edge doesn't work out, move him inside. Do stunts with him. Do anything you can with him to utilize him. Because I know the short arms hurts him, but bro, just utilize him in any way you can. You got to steal picking him at pick 15. Let's be real. Tennessee Titans. I was so pissed when this happened. You don't know how pissed I was. I've been mocking Cardinal Tate to the Titans for literally the past 2 months. And my final mock draft, I didn't do it. Because I was like, okay, screw it. I think they're going to go Sonny Styles. And they don't. They go my boy at Ohio State wide receiver Carnell Tate. Great player. ESPN, what are we talking about? Third position over here. What are we doing? He was probably number 5, 6 on my big board. Number 1 wide receiver. Great player. Love him so much. Can play versatile league. Can go over the middle. Go deep. Make a ball. Makes 50-50 balls. Like 80-20 balls. Probably in here. But he's going to be great. Him and Wan'Dale Robinson. Cam Ward's new toys, weapons to play with. Great. Get weapons. Get your weapons. Weapons win games. Right, I'm gonna give Carl Tate and the Titans an A+. I don't care what you call a reach. It's not a reach. He's a dog, right? And Washington, they're gonna get an A++ for taking Sonny Styles here. This is probably my number 1, right? It's probably gonna be my number 1 here. My number 1 favorite player, right? I'm just gonna grade them all out. Sonny Styles here, pick 1. Pick 7, I'm sorry. Great player. I don't know how he fell to them. I thought he would have gone 4. Didn't go 4. Thought he was gonna go 5. Didn't go 5. Chiefs trade up. I was like, oh, they could go. Nope, they don't. They go Mansour Lane, and he falls to them at 7. So surprised, man, that he fell this far. He's so good, so athletic. A++ for me. He'll be able to in that division. He'll be able to stop the running Jackson Dart. He'll be able to stop the running Jalen Hurts, and he'll be able to start Javonte Williams on the Cowboys. He's so good, right? A++ for me. And that's my whole thing. See, let me know what your team did down below. If you guys like it, if you guys don't like it. Just let me know. Let me know below what you like and you don't like. And let me know what you guys were grading, you guys, because this is my rankings. I want to hear yours. You guys could say, oh, this dude's crazy. He's a stupid Vikings fan. You know, okay, yeah, call me stupid. I don't care, right? Let me know what you guys are like about this down below and who you want your team to drop, but they didn't. And I'll see you guys in the next freaking video. I'll see y'all.